Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. It is almost Halloween, so today I wanted to do a video around maybe a Halloween-themed topic. Today, I will be presenting a brief history of the occult and magic. The occult is a term referring to a series of esoteric beliefs and practices which focus on the supernatural and exist outside of traditional religion and science. These encompass magic, sorcery, mysticism, and more. The word occult comes from the Latin occultus, which means hidden. And in English, occult means knowledge of the hidden. Although commonly this means knowledge of the paranormal in day-to-day use. We first see the word occult appear in the 16th century in reference to what was deemed the occult sciences. This term usually referred to three practices, in particular, astrology, alchemy, and natural magic, although sometimes divination was substituted in place of natural magic. These practices align with those of the Hermetic teachings, which were originally attributed to the mythical figure Hermes Trismegistus and were produced mainly between 300 BCE and 1200 CE. The term occultism appears a bit later in 19th century France, being attributed to the practices of three individuals in particular. Antoine Court de Capeline wrote a series of papers called The Primeval World, analyzed and compared to the modern world, which was delivered to a series of notable high society figures around France, including King Louis XVI. In his 1781 volume, he wrote about his encounter with a deck of tarot cards and how he believed that the ancient Egyptians distilled the knowledge of the Book of Thoth into the deck of cards. He attached with his own essay one that laid out suggestions for cartomancy, or fortune-telling. And within 2 years, a man named Jean-Baptiste Alliette, using the alias of Atala, published the first interpretation of the tarot deck. And with that publication, the practice of tarot reading was born. Eliphas Levi Zahed published more than 20 books on magic, Kabbalah, alchemy, and general occultism. Having abandoned the Catholic Church when he was 26, he discovered the occult sciences, and at 40 years old became a ceremonial magician and began writing about the occult and his practices. Between 1860 and 1868, Levi wrote 7 books on the occult. Those books were The History of Magic, Dogma and Ritual of High Magic, The Key to the Great Mysteries, Stories and Images, The Wizard of Mudan, The Science of Spirits, and finally, The Great Secret, Occultism Unveiled. Eliphas proposed a thesis of how magic worked and became one of the most influential Western magicians of all time, with his writings and practices influencing the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, and one member of the Golden Dawn in particular, Aleister Crowley, who is perhaps the most renowned occultist of all time. Levi also was the first to declare that a pentagram with 1 point up represented good, while 2 points up represented evil. Gerard Anasiet Vincent and Gauss, commonly referred to as Papus, was a doctor and hypnotist, and created the Martinist order, a form of Christian mysticism practiced by some Freemasons. Gerard had a lifelong obsession with the occult, founding France's first ever occult society, named the Kabbalistic Order of the Rose Croix, when he was only 23 years old. He was also a member of the Hermetic Brotherhood of Light and the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, being a member of the Golden Dawn at the same time as Aleister Crowley, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and Bram Stoker. Gerard traveled to Russia on 3 separate occasions to serve as an occult consultant to Tsar Nicholas II and Tsarina Alexandra. It has been reported that Gerard told the Tsar that he'd be able to avoid death at the hands of revolutionaries so long as Gerard was alive. Tsar Nicholas was murdered 141 days after Gerard's death. Helena Blavatsky, termed Madame Blavatsky, is responsible for introducing occultism to the English-speaking world. Blavatsky was the daughter of Russian aristocrats and co-founded the Theosophical Society, whose stated objective was the study and elucidation of occultism and the Kabbalah. In New York City in 1875, she traveled all across Europe and the Americas before finally settling in India, where her beliefs spread rapidly. Magic is rooted in ritual, divination, and cultural lineage. Magic is praxis with the intention to invoke, manipulate, or manifest supernatural forces, beings, or entities in the natural world. Magic is a very broad term that has been used as an umbrella for a wide variety of beliefs and practices from all over the world. In modern occultism and neo-pagan religions, magicians and witches regularly practice ritual magic with the intention to bring change to the physical world through their force of will. The English word magic comes from the Latin magus, which means magician, and comes from ancient Greek. The Greeks got their word from the Old Persians. The Old Persian word is magus and is derived from the Proto-Indo-European word mag, which means be able, and the word can be traced all the way back to 4500 BC. There are also words for magic tracing back to the ancient Semitic languages, Aramaic languages, and the ancient city of Babylon. During the 1st century, early Christians associated the Latin word magus, and therefore the entire concept of magic and magicians, with the devil and demons. It was seen as explicitly anti-Christian, and the belief that magic and devil worship went hand in hand was pervasive through the Middle Ages, where Christian scholars classified magical practice such as enchantment, witchcraft, incantations, divination, necromancy, and astrology as evil. Magic is referenced through ancient history, from ancient bronze tablets found in Mesopotamia, which depict rituals and ceremonies for defending against evil omens, to the Egyptian Heka, the godly personification of magic, which was practiced by both the high society and poor farmers alike. Also through to Europe of the Middle Ages, where magic was both practiced and legislated against by the Christian theology. Practitioners of magic have classified it in a number of ways. One spectrum is the differentiation between white magic and black magic. White magic traditionally refers to the use of magic for selfless or helpful purpose, whereas the other end of the spectrum, black magic, is used for selfish or harmful purposes, sometimes even being classified as evil. Another spectrum that is commonly seen is the left-hand path, and the right hand path, where the left hand is seen as the selfish and malicious counterpart to the benevolent right hand. Another form of classification is high magic and low magic, with high magic referring to more complex and sophisticated ceremonial and ritual magic, most commonly associated with the upper, more learned and wealthy class, and low magic, also referred to as natural magic, being simple rituals and short spells, more commonly associated with the peasantry. This low magic is most commonly associated with modern witchcraft and is most commonly practiced outdoors, whereas high magic is most commonly practiced indoors. Finally, I want to end by touching on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, who I've already touched on. They were founded in Great Britain in 1887, and it is perhaps the most well-known and infamous magical order, boasting membership of people such as Algernon Blackwood, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Bram Stoker, and W.B. Yeats. It was officially dissolved in 1903. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn was a secret society devoted to the study and practice of the occult and the metaphysical. Members of this magical order were focused on spiritual and magical development, and many of their ritual and magic practices are at the center of modern-day magical traditions such as Wicca and Thelema. The three founders of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn were also Freemasons, and the hierarchical system of the Masonic lodges was also present in this magical order. This hierarchical system divided the Golden Dawn into three orders. The first order, being the most basic, concerned itself with the study of philosophy and personal spiritual development through the practices of astrology, tarot divination, and geomancy. The second order, also referred to as the Inner Order, taught magic, as well as astral projection, scrying, and alchemy. The final and most secret order was that of the Secret Chiefs. They were the most skilled and senior of the members, and directed the activities and teachings of the lower two orders. Most members of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn were completely unaware of the existence of the Secret Chiefs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely something a little bit different today, but I wanted to talk about a Halloween-focused topic, I suppose. Something that's with the season, something that's a little off the beaten path. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming tomorrow, but I hope you enjoyed this, found it interesting, least found it relaxing. Maybe perked up your ears a little bit, and it'll make you want to look into some of these other things a little bit deeper. This was certainly not a comprehensive overview of any of these topics. This video could have easily been over an hour long, but I didn't want to write a script that long. I didn't have that much time to do research. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.